They did not call it pain. When they led me into the circle, they called it becoming. The night held its breath, like a throat about to confess something sacred and terrible. 12 of them stood around me, hooded in shadow and rose smoke. Their silence louder than any warning I had ever ignored. "You will not be the same," the eldest said. But her voice was not a caution. It was hunger. I remember the rose first, not its beauty. I remember how alive it felt, in a way that made my pulse stutter. Its stem coiled like a secret that knew my name before I spoke it. Dark green, almost black, veins thick with something older than sap. And the thorns. Gods, they were not thorns. They were teeth, waiting. "Grip it," they said, not gently. "It is commitment to communion." This was not a ritual for softness. This was a ritual for women who had already been broken. Those who had chosen to sharpen the fragments into weapons instead. I hesitated, just once, because some ancient part of me still believed pain meant stop. But the Coven, oh, they laughed without sound, because they knew something I was still pretending not to understand. Pain is only a doorway if you are brave enough to walk through it barefoot. So I closed my hand, and the world split. It wasn't immediate. First came the pressure, a slow, deliberate invasion, as each thorn pressed against my skin, like it was asking permission it never intended to wait for. Then, puncture, again, and again, and again. Each one a vow being carved into me, in a language made of blood and inheritance. I did not scream. I remember that clearly. I thought I would. I wanted to. But the moment my blood touched the thorns, everything changed. I was no longer inside my body. I was inside all of them. 1,000 eyes opened at once, and none of them belonged to me. I saw firelight flicker across ancient stone, where women before me whispered spells in tongues the world tried to erase. I saw hands, so many hands, scarred, trembling, steady, shaking, all of them gripping the same rose. Always the same rose, the same choice. I felt their fear coil through me like smoke. I felt their desire burn brighter than the fear. I felt their rage, oh gods, their rage. Not loud, not reckless, but deep, patient, like something buried that knew it would outlive every man who ever tried to silence it. One of them was drowning when she held the rose. Another had just buried her child. Another smiled as the thorns pierced her because she had waited her whole life to finally belong to something that did not require her to be small. And then I felt her, the first. She did not speak. She had no need to. Her presence was gravity itself, ancient, unforgiving, tender in the way only storms can be when they reshape the earth. Her blood was already in the rose, long before mine arrived. And when it met hers, I understood. This was never about pain. This was about connection, about becoming a vessel for every woman who refused to disappear, about carrying their stories, not as memories, but as instinct. My hand was still bleeding when I came back to myself. The circle had not moved. The night had not shifted. But I was not the girl who entered it. The rose fell from my grasp only after it had taken what it needed. My blood, my fear, my last illusion of separation. "Do you see now?" the eldest asked. And I laughed, full-throated and hard, because the answer was everywhere. In my veins, in my breath, in the way the darkness no longer felt like something I had to survive, but something that recognized me. I did not join the Coven that night. I remembered it. And ever since, when I close my eyes, I can still feel the thorns.